afraid of Barry.
You know what Barry's like? He's unpredictable at the best of times anyway. I like going for a walk with you and the baby.
What happens if Barry catches us out together?
I'm not scared of him, you know.
Do you really mean that?
Yeah, of course I do. Why?
I don't know. I just didn't want my problems to become your problems, that's all.
Just doing what I think's right. I mean, I really enjoy spending Christmas with you and the baby. Less than being on my own, staring into the bottom of an empty beer glass. I don't care what Barry thinks when he gets back. I'm sticking with you and the baby. Hi. What's going on here?
Oh, I'm just putting my own trading name on the place.
Very nice. Well, do you mind? I'd like to come in.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Barry. All the best, mate.
All right.
Good night, New Year's Eve, wasn't it? Well, what I can remember of it, know what I mean? Hey, listen, did you get to grips with that Joel solo? You know, let the new year in with a bang, did you?
Haven't you got anything to do?
Yeah. Only I thought you and our Tracy were, you know. Or are you and Joe an item, as they say in the biz?
What's any of this really got to do with you?
No, listen, I'll tell you. When Barry is away, I am like the eyes and the ears of the business. You know, and Joe is his partner.
Look, I don't want to sound rude, but I like to keep myself to myself. But if you're really interested in Joe Housel's private life, maybe you should ask her, seeing as she's your boss.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on here? Been bought out, have you?
No, on the contrary, I've bought out the franchise. I'm now the full owner.
Getting to the big league, eh?
Well, I'm happy with what I've got for the moment, but I've still got plans for expansion.
Thought you might celebrate with a bottle of bubbly.
Yeah, I might do later.
No time like the present. Jimmy,
Sorry.
Yeah?
could you just nip up to the club and get me a bottle of champagne, please?
Champagne?
Yes. Brian's going to celebrate, so I'm going to celebrate with him.
Can I have a word? Has this been checked?
I own the club.
Oh, well, part ownership, and my boss is back today, you know.
I don't want you getting confused, but we're both your boss. Now, could you go and get the champagne? In fact, 2 bottles. Oh, and don't forget the glasses.
Oh, come on. There's nothing here that we can't get sorted out.
It's all right for you, Mum. It's not you that's pregnant.
Yes, I know, but then I do understand the situation.
Your mum's right. You really want to help, Leanne. Yeah, but you haven't got a dad like his. He's terrible.
Well, your mum then. She'll find it easier telling your dad if you can't.
He'd batter her as well.
We all exaggerate about our parents battering us, but I don't think it's likely he'll batter you and your mum. They'll be very worried when they eventually find out.
Well, he won't be finding out because I'm getting an abortion.
Leanne, this is all very casual, talking about abortion as you're going to get a dress altered.
Oh, so what else is she supposed to do? She shouldn't have even gone with Paul in the first place.
Paul, the lad you met in Edinburgh.
Well, I knew he was a divvy, that's why I ditched him.
And I suppose he's disappeared off the scene now.
As soon as he got what he wanted. You should have known that, Leanne. Oh, so you're turning against me now, are you? Oh, no one is, but Casey's right.
Look,
a lot.
It is all too late to talk about that. Yes, Leanne should have protected herself. But, Leanne, you can't use abortion as a form of contraception. No, but it might be one option for her if she talks to her parents. Well, there are other options.
Oh, yes, which else?
Well, having the baby with the support of a mum and dad who will forgive, talking to somebody in social services, adoption even if she can't manage to bring the baby up herself.
But those are your options. None of this talks about my life being ruined for one mistake at 15.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be like that, Leanne.
There's no other way. I was stupid, but I don't want to pay the price for the rest of my life. If I have the abortion now, I'll have forgotten about it in a year or 2.
But maybe you won't forget about it. Maybe you'll have to carry the emotional scars with you for the rest of your life.
Me, Mum, you make it sound worse.
Jackie, this is serious.
Don't you think I know that? I know you think I'm only a kid and I'm too young to have a baby. But I just want this thing out of me as soon as I can. And I hate myself for it. But I know I've got to do it. I'm getting an abortion.
Hello, come in.
wish you all the best for the new year.
I was just about to pop out, get some things for the office. Come with me if you like.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Did you have a good time?
No, it was awful. My dad turned up from Spain on Christmas Eve, having left my mum out there by herself. Max has had to go out there, try and persuade her to come home, and she won't. So I spent another New Year's Eve without Max. Oh, and to top it all, he's just phoned to say he's got food poisoning. He spent the night in a hospital. Apart from that, it was brilliant.
Sounds terrible. Oh, 2 New Year's Eves alone on the trot.
I'll get over it. How about you and Derek?
We just had a nice quiet time, you know, my mum and dad, a few relatives.
Oh, glad it went well.
So don't you know when Max is due back?
I thought she'd have left by now.
What's she doing over there?
I had to sack her last week. She was meant to be looking after Thomas, but she went swanning off to Peter Harrison.
Oh, so you sacked her?
Yeah. I don't know whether it was a bit hasty. I didn't even find out if she had somewhere to go.
Have you told Max?
No. Just had to sack her on the spot. No doubt he'll have something to say about it when I do tell him.
Hiya. What you got in the mattress, Tar? What is it?
He's back.
Did you speak?
Yeah, he wants to see you and the baby.
Well, he can see me, but he's not seeing Stephen.
Don't be soft. You can't have him in one room, the baby in another. He'd do us nuts.
You can take Stephen out. I mean, just go for a walk. Take him to your dad's.
I want to be here. He might kick off, mightn't he?
It'll be all right. I know I've got to see him, so I might as well get it over as soon as possible. But there's no way he's going to have the satisfaction of seeing this little fella. Never.
Hiya, girls. Happy New Year, all the best and all that, eh?
Happy New Year.
Ah, nice one.
Hello, Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. Could I have some Golden Virginia tobacco, please?
Rolling your own now.
Pardon?
Nothing, a joke. £1.34, please. Good Christmas and New Year.
Oh, wonderful. Max had to go over to Spain to sort something out, and, well, Patricia's been very unpleasant since he left. In fact, she's been worse than unpleasant.
Wouldn't let your boss hear you talking like that.
Well, the Farnhams aren't my employers anymore. We had a disagreement, and I was asked to leave.
Oh, no. What are you going to do now?
Oh, and, I don't know, really. Peter Harrison's been kind enough to let me stay at his house, so...
You what?
Pardon?
You're living with a rapist.
All right, Jimmy.
You want to be careful, love. Keep your door locked at night.
Nothing has been proven.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're witness for the defence, aren't you? I might have known you'd be shacked up with him.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's enough, Jimmy.
I don't think it is. Listen, he should be locked up now. And when they find him guilty, they should castrate him.
Do you mind? My daughter and her friends are here.
Yeah. And if I had my way, they would be able to walk the streets safe at night, instead of having to keep an eye over one shoulder in case some rapist like Peter Harrison tries anything.
Oh. Do you mind not abusing customers in my shop? And anyway, no one's been proved guilty yet.
Oh, haven't they? Well, we'll see, won't we? On Friday, when Harrison gets his comeuppance.
Well, long time no see.
Yeah,
Keep on well?
not bad.
This is a bit better than your flat over in Birkenhead, then, eh? So what's it all about?
I don't know. You wanted to see me?
You know what I mean.
I'm afraid I don't.
All right. So I wasn't giving you any money for the baby. And you didn't want to scrape round for the rest of your life. So you latched onto Terry.
I have latched onto nobody. Terry's a good friend.
He's a soft touch.
Your opinion, not mine.
Where's the baby?
He's out with Terry.
I want you out of Terry's life.
He's a big boy now, you know.
But he doesn't always see things the right way. I'm doing this to protect him.
From what?
From himself. You see, he doesn't know what he's doing. And before he knows it, he'll be in, over his head.
In over his head and happy, you mean?
Fran, you can tell you've got no future together.
You know, I find this bizarre. When I was daft and immature, I used to argue with women about other fellas, but with a man about another man. Maybe Terry and I have got a future. He's good for me and the baby.
I don't want you screwing up his life, especially bringing up my kid.
You ruined both our lives, and if we can build something together, we'll both be very happy. He's more of a father to that child than you'll ever be.
Yeah, well, it's early days yet. Soon get sick of you.
Yeah, maybe. But in the meantime, we'll spend as much time as we can together with the baby and give him the start in life he needs.
Well, like I say, it's early days. I was just wondering if we could have a private word after about some family business.
Yeah, come back in about half an hour. Is that all right?
Yeah, no problem. You can lock up. I've got a spare set of keys.
I'll catch you later, then.
Must have something on his mind.
Must be catching.
Well, I was a bit surprised to find out that Joe Halsall only got the buyout before me.
She just happened to be there.
Which leaves us where?
Why don't you say what's on your mind, Tracy?
I want to know where we stand.
Well, same place as we've always been. Neither of us wanted any form of commitment, remember? I don't want to cramp your style. Go out with other men if you want. I won't think any less of you.
So are you going to go out with other women?
Look, we get on really well. I mean, do you want anything more than what we've got?
No. No, I didn't really.
Well, there you go. That's all right then. What's that?
Oh, that man. The one that had the shop that went on fire.
Corkill. Jimmy Corkill.
Yeah, that's him.
What, has he been going around complaining about rapists being at large in the community or something?
How did you know?
Because men like him are as predictable as rain on a bank holiday.
He was so insulting. He said some horrible things.
Par for the course, really. Whether I'm found not guilty will be immaterial. To some people, I'll always be a rapist. It's funny. When you're a kid, you always think about what you're going to be when you grow up. Peter Harrison. Doctor. Lawyer. Rapist.
You shouldn't say things like that.
No, you're right. It's funny. Here I am in my own home, a few days away from a verdict which could send me to prison. And the only person around to offer any real comfort is an illegal Polish immigrant.
There are spies everywhere.
With all these spies, how come you've avoided the authorities for so long?
Oh. England's no different to anywhere else. Someone always wants cheap labour and doesn't care where it comes from. They don't ask for documents and pay what they like.
But what if you had an accident or something?
Oh, that happened once. Oh, it's nothing serious. It was a car crash. But when I went to hospital, I said that I was French and gave them a false name and said that my passport was back at the hotel. It's very difficult for them to check.
Took some nerve, though. Well, you know you're welcome to stay here as long as you like.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm going to nip off and get some tobacco. And I think I'll get some Christmas crackers as well. Mum Dixon's bound to have some cheap leftovers.
Oh, do you think it's wise with people like that man Corkill around?
Yeah, I'll be fine. As long as I know I'm innocent. Remember, this is our Christmas Day. Belated, but...
Ray, what can I do for you?
Nothing really. I'm just on my way round to Frank's. Just thought I'd pop in and see if there's any new developments with Leanne.
No, she's working over there in the petrol station.
She's a foolish girl.
Aye, aye. Evening, girls.
Evening.
Just a box of chocks, please, Dee.
In the doghouse again, are we?
No, just trying to cheer up Jackie, that's all. I'll tell you, it's a pity she jacked this place in. Kept her from getting bulled.
Don't know, I can't wait until we have a replacement.
Well, I've asked her to come back, but she won't. And what's happening now is because she's in, she's seeing all these odd little jobs that need doing, isn't she, hey?
You'll have the paintbrush out soon.
Tell me about it. It's when the Christmas deckies come down that I worry. Oh, looks a bit bare in here, Jimmy. Could do with a lick of paint, Jimmy.
Hello.
Can I have a packet of Virginia, please? And these, please.
Housekeeper barricading her door yet?
Pardon?
Well, I just thought you'd be better off working somewhere like Coventry.
£4.50, please.
Not being funny, Dee, but I was first. And that big box will do. Strange, innit? Horrible smells you get when you step out for a breath of fresh air.
£7.35, Jimmy.
Thanks. I want to check your money off your next customer if I was you. Might be dodgy. Well, crime seems to run in the family.
I hope you're not talking to me.
I wouldn't talk to you.
Will you leave the shop? Now.
And good riddance.
Jimmy? This is getting beyond a joke. This is the second time today, and if there's any more of it, I'm not serving you again.
All right, all right. It just gets to me, that's all. I'm sorry.
What on earth was that all about?
Oh, I'll tell you sometime. I'm at the end of my tether. What with work in here, Jimmy Corkill ranting and raving, and now all this stuff with Leanne.
Well, I suppose the bottom line is the girl's parents should know. I'd want to know.
I should have told them when I first found out.
Maybe you're right. But if Leanne's parents are anything like she says...
Yeah, what can we do? I suppose at some stage we're going to have to decide on what's the best thing to do for Leanne and the baby.
It's got you this for Christmas.
Yeah, great, isn't it?
It's a bit posh.
So, in the morning, I'll sort out some stuff for our bash tomorrow, to launch the business, to which you are, of course, invited.
Oh, I can't. I'm going out with Derek tomorrow.
Oh, right, well, maybe I'd better ask you now, then.
Ask me what?
We may need some part-time nannying for Thomas. Or, if you're interested, Karen and I might need some help around the office. Just some filing, answering the phone.
Yeah, I'd do both. I'd do anything to get shut of Giles and Evelyn.
We don't need an answer straight away. It wouldn't be live-in, I'm afraid. The house is a bit full at the moment.
Yeah, that's okay. I might not be able to help you permanently, though. Derek's been talking about me and him doing some voluntary work in Romania.
Romania?
Yeah, well, it's nothing definite yet, but... Well, even if it does work out, I'll help you till we go. At least I know I can pack my job in anyway.
I don't know. Look, thanks for being here. I'm really glad you stayed. Good company.
Peter?
Yeah?
Good night.
Good night.
Just wanted to talk. Hoped you'd listen.
Well, I'm intrigued. So what's it about?
This he was a daddy's face.
You've got a kid. Of course you have. It's that Fran, isn't it? So that baby that we've seen Terry with then is yours?
That's mine. I haven't even touched him yet. I haven't seen what he looks like.
Well, what's What's Gran doing with Terry?
My son's upstairs.
Well, I thought you were mates. What's going on? Why aren't you up there kicking the doors down? What's he got on you? Is it something dodgy? Is it something to do with the club?
He knows, Trace.
He knows what?
I'm taking them back over to Birkenhead, so there's no need for any detective work. You don't have to follow. I don't see any need for any rough stuff, do you?
Aye, all right, kids.
Daddy, this is mad. What's he got on you?
Teddy looks the real family man again, doesn't he, eh?
Oh, just shut it, Jimmy, will you? Yeah?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure.
I'd just like to say I'm really grateful to you for helping me out.
That's all right. I'm just glad we can keep each other company. Hasn't been very easy for me recently. I've started to feel right on the edge of things. It's nice to know I've got at least one friend left.
Well, I'd like us to stay friends no matter what happens. Dan, just take things from there.
Don't really know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
Please, Anna, leave the room.
What?
Leave the room, please. I can't do this.
It's okay.
Don't you see? This is just what happened with Diana. You're alone in a bedroom with me, Peter Harris, and I've been accused of rape. You shouldn't be here. You could cry rape, but I couldn't do anything about it.
I wouldn't do that. I care so much about you.
Oh, God, this is such a bloody nightmare.